Greetings, welcome in, welcome back, Divine Infinite Light Beings. I was picking up on the energy for the Divine Goddesses, and if you are in the same sex union and you stand in the energy of the Divine Goddess, the message is for you as well. Ashe, energy has no gender. Sending out healing, loving, vibrating energy to you all, divine, infinite light beings, supernatural, spiritual warriors in this present moment. Ashe, lifting up the atmosphere. With the currency of love, Ashe, in this present moment. Ashe, Spirit divinely guided me here in this moment because Spirit is saying, um, people tend to make you a walking contradiction. Ashe. And by that being said, Spirit is saying people call you a hoe and a prudent at the same time. That's a walking contradiction. Ashe. This is the message that Spirit delivered to me, Ashe, so I can deliver it to you in this present moment. I just got done eating that delicious ass chicken. That cherry coke chicken, that shit was so bomb. I must say myself, Ashe. So Spirit divinely guided me here in this message, to bring this message, Ashe, because for one, you're not a hoe. For two, you're not a prudent. Ashe, um, you would, you would be what's in between, and that is just, um, truly you authentically. Ashe, it's not a prudent, it's not a hoe. Ashe, um, you have a magnetic, sensual energy that attracts and draws in a lot of people. Ashe, Spirit is saying you'll know this is your message if you were wearing white today, or if you were wearing some kind of light, bright colors on today. Ashe, if you feel the need or have not, if you have not felt the need to, indulge in intimate acts. Ashe, if you have been feeling the need to be abstinence, or going without, Ashe, whether this be by yourself or with someone else, Ashe, this message is for you, Ashe. um you're just in this energy of not wanting to share yourself with anybody right now in this present moment, and that is the energy of being abstinence. Ashe. Why people was calling you a hoe, and then people was calling you prudent. Ashe. um you're not prudent. You know how to be a lady in the streets, and a lady in the streets, and a, what is that, a freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets. This is you. You're far from prudent, Ashe, and you're far from a hoe, Ashe. You are not down with OPP, Ashe. You are one woman's man, Ashe. And another way you can know that this message is for you, Ashe, is because if you have been picking up confirmation, if you have been picking up on energies to where you just feeling overwhelmed, to where you want to just confirmation break down and cry, Ashe, these are the energies that are have mislabeled you, have gave you a false identity, Ashe. These are the people that called you the prudent, called you the hoe, Ashe, at one time or another, Ashe, or at the same time, Ashe. One minute you're prudent, one minute you're a hoe. Like, which one is it? Which one do they want to call you? Which one do they want you? Which energy do they want you to stand in, Ashe? Um, Ashe. So this is the message that I was picking up in the moment. The music went silent. That's confirmation. There it goes. It's back on again. But these people have a fatal attraction to you, Ashe. Whoever these people are, whether they are emulators, whether they are friends, family, lovers, co-workers, strangers, or neighbors, these seven energies, Ashe, whoever these energies, whoever these entities are that stand in these energies, Ashe, they have a fixation with you, Ashe, a fatal attraction stalking you. You are protected though. 444, Archangel Michael. This is the first card of the energy. Protection is what you have, Ashe. Why these people want to label you, Ashe, in love with someone else, don't want you, Ashe. These are people that pretended like you were the prudent, you were the hoe, Ashe. So they had to what is this spirit in love with someone else? No, in love with someone else. I want you. They had to, okay, for some of these people, they had to convince themselves that they were in love with someone else. They had to convince themselves that you were prudent. You just weren't good enough. You weren't enough for them in the bedroom. And for some of these people, they had to convince themselves that you were a hoe, Ashe, because they were projecting what was going on within themselves, Ashe. So that is the energy of what's, how that card is, spirit is saying how that message is being delivered, Ashe. And some of them could have been in love with somebody else, Ashe. But spirit is saying that is not the case anymore, Ashe. Time to clear bloodlines, break generational curses, Ashe. And this is what you came to do, and this is why you don't stand in the energy of being a hoe. That would be keeping the bloodline in a curse, Ashe, if you were to be just being loose with your vessel, Ashe. You are a scarred, sacred, divine, feminine energy, Ashe. So you don't carry yourself in such a manner, Ashe, that these people were trying to make you out to look like. That you were continuing to keep up generational curses by being a hoe that they claimed you to be, Ashe. Yeah, something spirit is saying somebody was calling you a hoe, which really is standing in that energy of being an actual hoe, Ashe. These people were saying that you were gold digging, you were a gold digger, you were out for money, you were yeah. But it was the opposite for you. You were clearing bloodlines. You were breaking generational curses. So you never wanted to be labeled as a hoe or in such a lower vibration as a Jezebel, Ashe, or as a lower vibrational witch, or a dark lustful energy, Ashe. I said what I said. I don't want you. Cutting the karmic off, and this is what you're doing. And this, because you cut the karmic off, they chose to dislabel you, Ashe. They chose to portray you in a darker light. They chose to portray you as a Jezebel that you were not, Ashe. Going around town telling everybody you was sucking and fucking on this one and that one, Ashe, and that was far from the truth, is what spirit is saying. And these people knew this. That's why they were labeled. That's why the energy of you being a walking contradiction came out, Ashe, because the lies that they got caught in, it's like they would tell lies that you were a hoe and you were sleeping around and this, that, and the other. And then, well, then they would come with some energy as, oh, she's at home by herself, she just with her kids, she never go out, she dressed with layer on top of layer, that type of energies. Take for instance, right? I'm gonna give you a testimony, Ashe. When I was working at the VA, I was labeled as a prudent and I was labeled as a hoe, just for the simple fact that every man, damn near, and that's confirmation with the bells in the background, every man that worked at the VA wanted to be involved with me, Ashe. And I had I had the power to be involved with anybody that I chose to be involved with, right? When I first started working there, I was already in a relationship, a committed relationship. So I had no eyes for anyone that was involved for me. But as time went on, that relationship ended, so I was single, and a lot of men were attracted to my magnetic, sensual, high vibrational energy. I say that kundalini energy. I say everyone, every man, even women tried to shoot their shot, right? But I didn't want that label of sleeping around the hospital, so I chose, like I told you, out of two people, and the only reason why I chose one person was because the other person was sacrificed. Ashe. So I had there was no choice. It was only one to be had. Ashe. And but because of this, people seen, women seen, and it was basically the women, and it was low vibrational bitch ass men that wanted to be women as well, Ashe, that would label me the hoe, the prudent, whichever one they decided to put me in, Ashe. But people knew that, yeah, I may cover myself up, cover my head up, make sure my body is not being revealed. That's the prudent in me. Ashe, that is just me. Ashe, like I said, if I'm not going out, if I'm not with my divine partner, I'm not finna just be out there like that. I will be covered up. I will look the prudent look. Ashe. So that's where they get the prudent energy, Ashe. So this is what you may do. You may cover up. You may not reveal yourself as much. You may not go out as much. You may have been one of the ones that stayed at home and babysitted instead of being in the club, instead of hanging out. You chose to be the homebody. That's the prudent in you, Ashe. But then you have all this magnetic energy that all these men are lured to you. People want to label you as a hoe, Ashe. And this is why you had to cut people off, Ashe. And then also too, when you cut people off, when you cut ex-lovers off, when you don't give people a chance, Ashe, because a lot of people didn't get a chance with me, Ashe. They want to fuck you in the car. See, this is why people call you a hoe, Ashe, because this is the kind of energy that they have, the thoughts about you, Ashe. um I know you fucking lying. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Oh, goodness, I'm getting hot, y'all. What is this? It says stealing from their family, friends, and lovers. See, they can't do this from you anymore. And this is another reason why you cut them off. And this is another reason why they give you these false labels. Ashe, they try to make you look a certain type of way because you no longer allow them to be in the energy of your aura. Bringing that low vibrational energy or sucking you dry, stealing from you, whatever it is, whether it was financial, whether it was mental, whether it was physical, whether it was emotional, whether it was health, Ashe, that's physical, Ashe, mental, whether it was mental, Ashe, they were stealing from you, family, friends, and lovers, Ashe. And this is another reason why they walked away and said you were a hoe. Or take, say for instance, if it was a lover, right, the lover was projecting on you, Ashe, because the lover confirmation, hold on, the lover knows that you're not a hoe, but the lover is projecting on you because the lover is trying to make themselves, confirmation, feel better about what they are doing on the outside of you, Ashe. So this is why they bring in the projection and tell the family, oh, she's a hoe, oh, she ain't no good, this type of this and that type of that, Ashe. Yeah. And that's stealing energy, Ashe. That's stealing identity, Ashe, because they're lying on you, Ashe. Hating ass energy, secret competition, can't stand you. This is another reason why they call you a hoe, right? You could have lovers that have family members and friends and shit have lied on you and said that you were a hoe, said that you tried to make advances at them, or they seen you make advances at other niggas, and it's a lie. Or even went to the fact to say you fucked somebody they know, Ashe, knowing that it's a fucking lie, Ashe. But people will lie just to lie, Ashe, especially when they're envious, especially when they're in competition, Ashe. And a lot of those women at the VA were very much in competition with me, so a lot of them labeled me as a fucking hoe, even though I was not messing with any of the men like that there. Even though I had the power to, I could have any one of them that I chose, Ashe, if I chose, but I did not. I did not choose to be the hoe of the hospital, Ashe. That would look bad for me while I was working there, and also had my kids there as I was working. I was a working mother that had to take her kids to work with her because I didn't have a babysitter. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and that's how the fuck it rolled out. And I was blessed. That was a blessing to be able to have my children down the street from me as I worked. And when they got out of school, I was able to go get my kids from school, and take them back to the job with me, Ashe, that was down the street from their school and their daycare, Ashe. So that was a blessing for me at that time, confirmation. But and that's another too, what people see how blessed you are. So in the mix of you being blessed, the divine feminine energy, divine goddesses, and the way you carry yourself, people want you to have that people want for other people to perceive you in a negative light, and that is just not what spirit wants for you, Ashe. Thank you, spirit. Yeah, these hating ass people secretly putting you in competition. Why? And these hating ass people, spirit is saying also too, could be pulling on your divine counterpart, right? Because didn't spirit say your divine counterpart, somebody said they in love with somebody else? Well, this is what they're lying about, is what spirit is saying. And because these hating ass people that's trying to hold on to your divine counterpart energy is making this divine counterpart feel like they don't love you, they're in love with someone else, or this love is not real because of what they didn't heard, what they felt like is real. The spells and the negative energy that was spit on your name, Ashe. Thank you, spirit. Thank you for allowing me to be the vessel in the present moment to bring these clear and accurate messages to the divine goddesses in this present moment. Ashe, I rebuke the negative energy and send it back to the center to which it came from. No weapon formed against us shall never fucking prosper. We are anointed and are ordained to be the chosen ones that we signed the contract to be, Ashe. And we are here to live out the purpose and fulfill the energy to be able to break the generational curses for our bloodline. This is so it is, so mo to be. We know what, and we remember what we came to do. Ashe, Ashe. Being a divine, infinite light being, a goddess, a mother, a second hand of Mother Nature, Ashe. So why would we want to stand in the light of being a Jezebel? Ashe wants to be your one and only. See, here it is here. Here it is here. Whoever this is that wants to be your one and only, you're supposed to break blood ties with this divine infinite masculine, because this is for the feminine energy. If you are divine masculine standing in feminine energy, this message is for you as well. In the same union energy has no gender. It's always past, present, and future. Spirit requires that our free will, we remain in the present energy, Ashe. But um whoever this is knows that y'all are supposed to come together. They want to be your one and only. They know now that y'all are supposed to be together to clear some kind of bloodline, to break some kind of generational curses together, Ashe. And this person has come to that recollection that they want to be your one and only now. Maybe they are the ones that heard the lies. Not maybe. Some of these divine masculine heard these lies or heard these setups, Ashe, that, you know, false allegations against you, divine goddesses, that you tried to sleep with their daddy, you tried to sleep with their brother, cousin, you know, friends, things such as, or they seen you being loose with other men, and things such as, or seeing you, you know, flirt with people on the job, you know, such as, Ashe. Yeah, they see me flirt with people on the job, but they didn't see me leave with people on the job. They didn't see me come from people's home from the job. They didn't see me hooking up with people from the job. They may have seen me high and give a smile, but that was about it. If I wasn't involved with you, Ashe, I would be at the VA. You know, you have those uniforms that you can see through, right? Those white uniforms, right? So I'm so prudent, Ashe, that I would wear layers of clothes once I found out that the men were stalking me and watching my underwear, Ashe. Once I found out, once I got word of that they could see my underwear through that white uniform, that was the end of that. They were never able to see my underwear again, Ashe. I made sure that I stayed heavenly covered up, Ashe. And that's where I got that from, Ashe. Even when as an adult, being a woman, I wear stockings or I wear shorts or I wear, because that's the prudent in me, Ashe. That's me wanting to be covered up, Ashe, because my body is sacred to me, and it is sacred to you, divine goddesses. And for somebody to step out of line and call you a Jezebel, a loose booty, or because even if you don't cover up, you have the right to feel sexy in whatever the fuck you desire to feel sexy in. That is your free will, Ashe. Even, you know, because at times I will do what I want, when I want, where I want, Ashe, when it comes to looking sexy, Ashe. So yeah, people got the game fucked up. That's what it is. That's what it is. People got the game fucked up when they want to call a divine goddess a lady, prudent, or call me prudent all day, fucking day, but don't call me no Jezebel. Don't call me no hoe. You right. They love you, right? So this is like love and hate relationships. Thin line between hate relationships. Fatal attraction type shit, right? They love to hate you type shit, right? And you know this. And this is why they keep your name in their fucking mouth, Ashe. This is why they spread the lies, Ashe. They feed off of saying your name, Ashe. They get a fixation off of stalking you, off of lying on you, off of dragging you, Ashe. Something in them is not healthy. Something in them is not clicking right in their brain to make them want to have a fatal attraction and to stalk you, Ashe, and to just continuously lie on you, Ashe. They got a hurt heart, because the spirit said they not even thinking about this shit. They not even thinking about this shit. They just acting on their hurt heart. And for some reason, spirit is saying they feel like you hurt their heart. Ashe, I got a message that I'm finna, after I deliver this message for spirit, I'm going to upload that message, because that message should come before this message, is what spirit just said, Ashe. And that message, I'm not going to spoil alert, but it is a short, Ashe, about how people feel about you, Ashe, of what they think you did, Ashe. The cleanup woman, the cleanup man. Yeah, you come to clean up the fucking lies. Remember, Spirit said, I know you fucking lying. Ha ha ha. And you come to set shit straight. This is why they lie on you, Ashe, because you expose people. So when you expose people, they got to do something to try to make you look dirty. So the only thing they could do to make you look dirty is call you a fucking Jezebel. Say you sleeping around. Say you fucking people for money in the midnight hours and shit. When you in your bed, catching your Z's and getting your prophetic dreams and shit. What the fuck? Yeah, because you clean up that nastiness from them dirty little nasty women and them dirty little nasty men, and then they want to turn around and call you a nasty woman, a nasty man. Ashe, it says you can conquer the world. Stop doubting yourself. So somebody is doubting yourself. Whoever these people are, where family, friends, lovers, imitators, emulators, neighbors, strangers, and co-workers stole your courage, stole your confidence, stole something from you to make you doubt yourself. And Spirit is saying they will not be able to do that shit no more. Stop doubting yourself. You have conquered these people. Now it's time to move on and conquer the world, Ashe, because you could do it. Stop doubting yourself, Ashe. It says, say what you mean and mean what the fuck you say. Spirit said it. Don't go back on your word, Ashe, because these hating ass motherfuckers with this energy gonna try to always keep you tripped up in some bullshit, Ashe. Stand on your word. Truth be told, Ashe. These motherfuckers is just in competition. They trying to compete where they don't fucking compare. Ashe, they don't have no comparisons in standing next to you as a divine infinite light being. Spirit said so. Right here, Spirit said, Ashe. That's why they compete in secret, Ashe, because they know damn well they don't compare. Ashe, that's why these motherfucking card readers jab me in secret, because they know damn well they don't compare. They'll come at me and say some bullshit in secret, but they won't call me out. They won't call me out because they don't want to be exposed. Ashe. It says, it's solely your choice to choose. Spirit said, make the right one. And see, these people did not make the right one, Ashe. These people that your divine counterpart is trying to get away from. This is your divine counterpart wanting to be with you, knowing that y'all are supposed to break some divine bloodlines. This is why your divine counterpart is walking away from these people. Ashe, making the choice. Ashe. These people did not make the choice. That's why it's in the reverse, and this is why your divine counterpart wants to be away from these people. Ashe, because these people are not making the right choice, such as what your divine counterpart is trying to make now, the right choice. Ashe. It says, don't love them in love with you. Here it is there. That is your divine counterpart. And it says, you're right. They love you. So you could have told your divine counterpart that you love them. They could have been holding back from you because they heard that, oh, you go out and you sell your body at night, or you flirt with all the men every time at the grocery store, or you always up in the daddy's face at basketball practice or soccer ball practice, baseball practice, whatever, football practice. You always the mama that's just flaunting your tail in front of everybody, and your divine masculine got a wind of this, Ashe, and this made your divine masculine pull back. But you telling your divine masculine, I know you love me, right? I know you love me. It said right here, I said what I said. I'm cutting the karmic out. Ashe, that is your divine masculine. Ashe, and here it is there. I don't love them. I'm in love with you. Ashe, so your divine masculine has a karmic energy that they don't love anymore, and they love you. And they could have picked you to be a Jezebel as them. Like this karmic energy could have been a Jezebel, right? And this masculine energy has always been hurt, is what Spirit is saying, by Jezebels, right? So they were afraid to just throw everything in with you because they've heard that you was a Jezebel, and knowing that you were prudent. What you showed them, Spirit is saying, you showed them that you had the energy of being a prudent. You had the energy of being submissive. You had to be, you were the perfect housewife. You were the perfect, you find a good woman that's virtue. You were that woman, and you proved to these masculine energies, Ashe. But these masculine energies was going off of what they heard from other people, energies, Ashe. Even though motherfuckers knew that I was not a hoe at the VA, they still labeled me to be a hoe at the VA. I can't understand why. Why is because I had all the parties at my house, and all the men wanted to gather, but I still had women, and it's not like and at the time that I was having the parties, I was involved with one person. So how could you even call me a hoe? Ashe, but they will do that. Ashe, Spirit is taking you by the hand, grab a hold. Ashe. So because these people chose to hurt you, they chose to use their hurt people, hurt hearts. So they chose to do that. Spirit is taking you by the hand. Ashe. Spirit has never let your hand go, is what Spirit is saying. Ashe. You just got to keep holding on. Wisdom of the ancient and wisdom of the ancestors. You come to finish. Ashe. Right on top of the cleanup woman, the cleanup man. Didn't Spirit say that? You come to clear these fucking bloodlines. And you standing in the energy of a freaking Jezebel, how would you even clear a bloodline? You know what energy you stand in as a holy divine goddess, Ashe. Knowing how to use that Kundalini energy when you choose to use it, because it is your will to use it. Ashe, can't nobody tell you who, when, and where to use your Kundalini energy. That is yours to use, Ashe. That's the fucking problem. That's why people be labeled as hoes and this and that and that and this, Ashe. Because they decide to use their Kundalini energy when they want to, where they want to, how they want to. When that is your choice, that is your right. Shit, what the fuck? People can't tell you who to lay down with, how to lay down with them, and where to lay down with them, and when. Ashe, in love with you and your spirituality, they want you to teach. See, these people, these frenemies, these families, and all that, they hate your spirituality. These people that try to steal your energy, Ashe, steal your identity, steal your health, steal your finances, steal your mental, Ashe, steal your lovers, Ashe. These people hate your spirituality. They hate that you stand in the thickness of spirit, Ashe. And this is why they try to steal from you. But you conquer these people. Even though they hate you, you still conquer them. You still cannot be conquered. Ashe, your name is still cleared. Ashe, you was a lover that the karmic energy didn't know or want to accept their loss. So even though this energy is feeling like, they want you, they love you, this, that, and the other, y'all not together. So they feeling the loss of you, Ashe, because they know they shouldn't have listened to all the rumors, all the low vibrational talk, all the projection, all the gaslighting, and they shouldn't have never listened. They shouldn't have never listened. And now they want to get away from it. It says, karmic family all hate you. So whoever their karmic family is, they hate you, and they want to get away from it because it's in the reverse. Ashe? It's in the fucking reverse. So they want to get away from these karmic people, Ashe. Because they feeling the loss of you. Because they did not accept you because they accepted the lies about you, Ashe. Confirmation with my leg itching. They accepted the lies about you, Ashe. So now they suffering the consequences because they listen to the people. They listen to the people. What else, Spirit? And these people with these fatal attractions. Give us some energy on the fatal attraction, Spirit. Why is the fatal attraction energy here? What do we need to know about this fatal attraction energy, Spirit? Give us some clarification on this fatal attraction energy. Maybe I should take those. Oh, yeah. Because you are the Queen of Wands. You are standing in your courage, confident. You are this leader, Ashe. You are showing people how to be a goddess, Ashe. In this divine Queen of Wands energy that is truly attracted to your own self. You're truly in love with your own self. You truly standing in that goddess energy, Ashe, and you truly are very magnetically alluring, Ashe, and this is why people lie on you, Ashe. Yeah, because you choose your happiness and you accept who you are, Ashe. You accept who you are, Ashe. And these people have to have a sudden awareness of this, Ashe. And another reason why and a lot of you work from home, Ashe, and here it is, jealousy. This is this devious ass energy, this deceptive ass energy, Ashe, this jealous ass superstition energy. And see, whoever these energies is, they made your masculine be superstitious, put them in a superstitious energy of you, Ashe. They made your masculine believe that. And so this is somebody in a lower vibration, this ex-wife. Remember, Spirit said somebody that they was fucking was sending energy to you, Ashe, an ex, or if this could be the ex-wife, the ex-lover, ex-baby mama, this could be a mother, a sister, a best friend, but whoever this fucking person is, or people are sending energy your way, Ashe, sending those projections your way to make your divine masculine not want to be with you, not want to trust you, not, making your divine masculine project on you as well, Ashe. Yeah. And because of this, it's a lot of conflict, Ashe, and people is losing finances, Ashe. People is losing finances only because that's the karma of trying to drag a fucking goddess through the mud, Ashe. The goddess is not the swine, Ashe. The fatal attraction, karmic, is the swine, Ashe. And that is the energy that deserves to be in the mud, Ashe. And this is why they are losing within their finances. And this shit is burdening them. And here it is here. Spirit said it. And there it is. With their insecurities and obsessed over you, Ashe. Obsessed over you. And because they was trying to hurt you and put you in this energy, Spirit grabbed your hand and let go of theirs, Ashe. It is what it is. And now they burden because you cleaned up some shit, Ashe. They was not expecting you to make it through all these lies and gossip and slandering and thieving and stealing your energy, depicting you to be someone that you were not, Ashe. Throwing stones at you, Ashe, instead of taking the plank out of their own fucking eyes, Ashe. And now they're burdened, Ashe. What else, Spirit? They stressed as fuck. Feeling like they carrying too much fucking weight. I say too much fucking weight. And then if this is a divine counterpart, knowing that they should have been with you, the burden of y'all not being together is the weight on their fucking back. Ashe, and these people still want to put you in conflict. Ashe, these people that's supposed to be in the reverse right now, these family members that stole, right? Ashe, here they are right now, still want to be in conflict with you because you were able to conquer the bullshit that they put you in, the lies, the scandal, all of that. You conquered it, and you proved. You had receipts, Ashe. You was where you was supposed to be, the time that you was supposed to be. You didn't drop your kids off here, and you was at the grocery store, and you was at the gym, and you all the lies, and that wasn't you coming out that man's house, and shit like that. Come on now. Why these people steady lying on you? Or that you didn't fuck that man that they said you fucked in your house. The fuck? It wasn't me. Remember, Shaggy said it wasn't me. You divine infinite light beings, feminine goddess energy. You said it wasn't me. That wasn't me. And you had the receipts to prove it, Ashe. But these people still wanted you to put you in this conflict, Ashe. They still was putting you, competing against you, Ashe. Yeah, and it was a lot of debates. Motherfuckers was going back and forth about what you was doing and what you wasn't doing. And motherfuckers was, I don't believe she'd do that. I don't know that she wouldn't do that. No, but yes, she did. Lying on your name, on your character, on your beauty, on your sensuality, on your sexuality. Lying because you so motherfucking beautiful. You stand in that goddess energy, that shit, the waves just flow off of you. People feel that shit. People see that shit. It's like a mirage. The energy just flows off of you, and people can see that shit. And these haters are mad about it. Hating ass energy right here. Hating ass energy in competition. Right? Here it is again. In competition. This is the whole reason. And it was a lot of motherfuckers at the VA that was in competition with me that I chose not to be in competition with. It was just not worth it. For what? I know my worth. I know my value. And I know who I am, and I know what I am. Ashe, so there's no need for me to be in competition with you. Ashe. It was a motherfucker that fucked my dude while I was getting to know him. That's how much competition it was. And I found out about it. But they still lied about it. But me being the prophetess, Spirit gave me that information. That's my kid's daddy today. Ashe. Because that's who I ended up with. My son's father. Ashe. Fuck one of my friends. Yeah, there it is there. Fuck one of my friends. Ashe thought I was going to be emotionally unstable about this shit. But I just brought it to their attention and said, I know what you did, but we wasn't fully involved, so it didn't fucking matter. Ashe, and these people see that you still celebrate, even though they try to bring disappointment to your life, Ashe, even though they try to put you into this insecure energy, try to frustrate you and shit, you still celebrating, Ashe. You celebrating on that ass while they over here, wishing they could celebrate with you. Ashe, wishing they could celebrate with you. The 4 cups to the page of cups. Come on now, in the reverse. They are emotionally immature. This is why they lie on your name, Ashe. They're insecure. This is why they come up with all these new ideas, Ashe, to dishonor you, Ashe. Oh, I'm starting to get hot and heated and sweating up in this shit, Ashe. Ugh. What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah. Whew. So you have this divine masculine that wants to come in and speak some clarity to you, Ashe. That wants to come in and be honest to you because they've been lying in the past is what Spirit is saying, Ashe. This divine masculine. And Spirit is saying he too is also one of the fatal attractions. Ashe, watching you from different platforms and shit. Different avatars and shit. What else, Spirit? Oh, this is you. Right? Self-confidence. Clarity. Willpower. Ashe, creativity. This is what they wanted to break, but they can't break it. And because they wanted to break you in this energy, they broke themselves. Ashe. Because remember, Spirit got you by the hand. This is you. This is you holding on to Spirit's hand. Right there. Ashe. And this is them hurt in their heart. Using their hurt heart to hurt hearts. Hurt hearts. Ashe. And they mad because Spirit took you by the hand. They mad because you still confident. They mad because you still thriving. You still creating. You still moving. You still going. Ashe. They mad. Ashe. Yeah. They want one more time. They want one more chance. One more again. But you done already cleaned it up. Ashe. You done already cleaned it up with these avoidance. They avoided when they were in your energy, they avoided you, Ashe. They avoided you because they knew that they were lying on you, Ashe. They were afraid of change, Ashe. So this is another reason why they lied on you. If it had to do with your divine masculine and one of their friends, their emulators, their neighbors, their family members, their ex-lovers, their co-workers, or whoever it was, they feared the change of losing this masculine. So they lied. If it was your family, they feared the change of getting their own fucking selves together, Ashe. So they lied, Ashe. They didn't want the wisdom that you were providing. They didn't want to clean themselves up, Ashe. Now they stuck. Wanting to get out of this, and shit can't get no worse. For them lying on you, for them trying to bring you down, they learning lessons behind this. For them trying to keep you in competition and conflict and disagreements and arguing and physical fighting and keeping you in this mental state, Ashe. Because didn't Spirit say physical, mental, spiritual, financial, and emotional? This is how they tried to keep you, Ashe, but this is where they're stuck right now. That wherever they are, they having conflict. It's upheaval. They losing. They feel lost without you, Ashe. They feel defeated. Ashe, they being bullied because they tried to do this shit to you, Ashe. The people around them is being sneaky and they talking about them behind their back. They in very abusive relationships, Ashe. If this is your divine counterpart, they over there sleeping with the fucking enemy, Ashe. If this is your family member, they're being abused by other family members and other friends. And being lied on because of what they did to you and how they slandered you and how they tried to make you look like the Jezebel, the gold digger, the prostitute, Ashe. Yeah, the harlot. Is that what the harlot, Ashe? Yeah, and they collaborate with a lot of different people to do this. It was a team collaboration. It was an effort, Ashe. And that's why the whole team is going down, Ashe. The whole team is going down, Ashe. Whoever talked about me at the VA, they always end up looking stupid. They all went down. Whoever came and collaborated against me, they always wind up looking stupid. They always wind up having egg on their fucking face. And these people have egg, they have shit, they got the bird shit, they got all kind of shit on their face right now. I say why this is where you are. Stable. And whoever this divine counterpart is going to come in because they very fucking depressed. They want to come out of this fucking depression ass energy. They want to come out of this whatchamacallit, this devil ass energy. They want to use their intuition now, right? With this high priestess, Ashe, because they living with the fucking enemy. Ashe, didn't Spirit just say that? If it's a wife, it's a wife, Ashe, or if it's the same union energy, if it is what it is. If it's two males, one of y'all is in this energy and one of y'all want to get away from this energy. If it's a family member and they want to get away from a controlling older adult, older family member in the family that they didn't went to, Ashe, this is what it is, Ashe. And they want to get back and collaborate with you, whoever this person is that dragged your fucking name, Ashe. So, yeah. Whoever these people are that are in this fatal attraction energy. Ashe. What else, Spirit? What else? Somebody trying to have the faith to get back to you. Because they feeling like a failure without you. Because they didn't fucking take your guidance. And now they wishing they had the freedom that they had with you. Ashe, you see that? They want to renew this relationship and come back into this abundance. Ashe, because without you, they are very angry standing in this fucking conflict because there is no fucking clarity or serenity. Ashe, no growth and no wisdom. Ashe, and they want to take a leap of faith to get back with you. But they don't have no strength. So we're going to leave it there. Ashe, this is where they are right now. Stuck. While you already knowing this. This is who they stuck with. They chose to collaborate with these people. And this is you. They chose to collaborate with whoever this Empress is, Emperor, in reverse. Ashe, very controlling, codependent, making this person, these people overwhelmed, right? Indecision, right? In this devil energy. They're stuck in regret, having remorse, feeling like you're literally dead, in bereavement over you, Ashe, in this destructive ass energy, because they headed for self-destruction. Remember, we got that way back when, and they found themselves there. And you know this, but this is you and this is them. Ashe, this is you and this is them, because they chose what they chose, and they chose to drag you. Ashe, they chose to drag you, but they couldn't take you to hell with them, and now they're stuck in hell on earth in contempt. Right here. No closure. Ashe. And here go the masculine right here. To the counterpart. Ashe. So I'm sending out loving, healing energy to you all, divine, infinite light beings. If you're not a divine, infinite light being, Spirit is saying relax your mind and let your conscience be free, and release yourself from that fucking negative energy. Ashe, Ashe. Oh, I forgot about these. Let's see what's... I'm glad I choose wisely. You are headed to material and mental harvest, Ashe. So that means your mental, your spiritual is going to take you higher into an elevate. You're going to have another harvest when it comes to your elevation in your ascending, Ashe. And because you are choosing wisely when it comes to spirit, Ashe. Almost didn't look. You faced yourself in the mirror. Remember, Spirit said, if you can't face yourself in the mirror, then And here it is here. You faced your shadow side. So this is why you're able to love yourself for who you are and be able to stand in whatever sexuality, sensuality, however you choose. If you choose to use your sexuality and manifest your harvest, that is up to you, Ashe. If you choose to use your kundalini energy to manifest and bring in abundance, that is fucking up to you, Ashe. And you learn that that is what it's for in the first fucking place, is to manifest. They don't want you to know that your kundalini energy, your lower chakra energy, that energy that when you climax, when you go to that euphoria, when you know you get that feeling, when you, soon as you get that feeling, it's supposed to be the feeling that you manifesting some shit in. Ashe? So know that. They don't want you to know that. And when you and this damn divine masculine is coming together in all this motherfucking passionate ass, wan ass fucking energy, imagine what the fucking harvest you can bring in. Ashe? There it is there. So I'm going to leave it there. Ashe? Ashe.